projection, right? And a basic concept of harmonics trading we will be today looking at. So Fibonacci concept was brought out by Leonardo Fibonacci. And he was from Italy, a mathematician, who discovered that there was a relationship between adding numbers, which gives a series of numbers, and dividing relationship among these numbers in this area gives repetitive ratios. That means what he did, he started with 0, right? Then next number is 1. So if we add 0 and 1, we get 1. If we add 1 plus 1, we get 2. We add 1 plus 2, we get 3. Then 2 plus 3, 5. 3 plus 5, 8. Right? 5 plus 8, 13. 8 plus 13, 21. 13 plus 21, 34. 21, 34, 55. 34 plus 55, 89. Likewise, he found out that we'll be getting a series of numbers. He labeled these numbers as Fibonacci series. Right? And dividing relationship among these numbers gives a fixed ratios. Is what he said and what he showed to the world. Okay, so here we can see we added all these numbers, and this from 0 to it can go up to the infinity. It will be up to the infinity, and this is called as Fibonacci series. So there are ratios. We discovered that divide any number in the series by previous number, the ratio is always approximately 1.618. Okay, so we have in the series 89 and 144, right? We have it here. So 89 divided by 55, number prior to 89 is 55. So 89 divided by 55 is 1.618. Next is we have 144 and 89. So 144 divided by, so you take any number in this series up to the infinity and you divide it, you will be getting approximately 1.618. That is fixed. So what rule he had came up with, that divide any number in the series, that Fibonacci series only, not any number in our number series. It should be Fibonacci series by the previous number in the series. The ratio is always approximately 1.618. So ratio of 1.618 is considered as golden ratio. It is called as P. Right? You must have seen that Super 30 movie. तुम्हारे face में fee नहीं है. Right? So that is considered that's a golden ratio. Ratio can be found everywhere in the nature, where we can see, like if our incisor length is 1, then 2 incisor breadth will be 1.618. Right? Then you can see these are the series. 1 if your phalanx and proximal phalanx, there is a relation of 1:1.6. If your hand is 1, then your forearm will be 1.618. Right? These are the series numbers. You can see the X-ray. If this is the 2, next number in the Fibonacci series is 3. The length of the phalanx will be this. Then 5, then 8. Right? Even the best painting in the world is called as Mona Lisa. Right? That is because the face is drawn in spirals of Fibonacci. Right? So it is rare in the nature. That's why we also use it in the stock market for our analysis, because when nature respects something, then definitely market is going to respect it, because mass psychology is going to follow what nature wants to follow. Right? That's the basic behind using it. So other Fibonacci ratios can be when a number in the series is divided by its succeeding number. We get 0.618. Means first number divided by second number in the series. So 89 divided by 144. 144 divided by 89, we are getting 1.618. 89 divided by 144, we will get 0.618. Same way you can see these other numbers which give 0.618. So any number in the series you take and divide that number by number next to it, you will get around 0.618 Fibonacci. So it is also represented as 61.8% in percentage terms. 0.618 is 61.8%. When any number in the Fibonacci series is divided by number 2 places higher. Right? So here we have seen right? This is our number 13, 21, 34, 55. So 13, we have 21 after that. So we skip that and 13 divided by 34. Number 2 places higher, right? We divide it, we get 0.382. That is 38.2% retracement. Similarly, 21, बीच में 34 है, we skip that, divided by 55, that is 0.38. So similarly, this will continue up to the infinity if you take the number from the Fibonacci series. So these ratios are important Fibonacci ratios. When a number in the Fibonacci series is divided by 3 places higher, right? 13 divided by 55, you get 0.236. 21 divided by 89, 0.236. Similarly, any number in the Fibonacci series divided by a number 3 places higher, that means you skip the 2 number between from the series and divided by the number 3 places higher, you will get 0.236. That's also Fibonacci ratio. So 0.236, 0.382, 0.618 are primary Fibonacci ratios. Clear? Up to this, any confusion? You need not remember how to derive at this number. You have to only remember that important for us are 0.236 also not that important. At present, whatever you have seen, 0.382 and 0.618 and 1.618, these are the 3 numbers we have to remember, or there is no need to remember actually. It can be, it will be available with us, right? But just to make you understand the concept, how these ratios are derived, I have shown this mathematics here. Okay? Any confusion in this? Audio is not clear. Okay. Thank you. So, application of Fibonacci in the market, right? Application of Fibonacci in the market. So, how we use this Fibonacci for our benefit. So, if I see that stock is moving, consider this as a swing low at 100 level, stock moves up to 200. Okay, so this is the up move. Then price starts correcting. I am getting the red candle. Let's imagine I am getting the red candle. So up to what point price can correct? If price corrects 38.2%, that means 0.382. So if this is 1, the correction 0.382 will be 38%. So out of 100, if 38.2 is gone, what is remaining? The level will be 161.8. So price level, so when we draw the Fibonacci retracement tool, when we use, I will be showing how to use it. The level will come at 161. If there is 50% retracement, it will be 150. If there is 61.8% retracement or 0.618 ratio Fibonacci retracement, then 132.2. So we can expect that prices can take support at these levels, right? Prices can take support at this level and it can move upward from this level after giving correction. Why from this level? Because these are the natural numbers, right? Derived by nature, seen in the nature. These ratios are seen in the nature, right? So when we draw the Fibonacci, we get these different levels. So how we can use it, right? Those people, conventional traders who do not know demand and supply, all those zones, they just draw it and they say 161.8, it can take the support, right? Price comes somewhere near and moves up, or comes down little below this and then moves up, right? So what we should be doing, we should be trying to find our qualified zones which are matching with the Fibonacci. Right? Qualified zones means it can be MDZ, MCDZ, flip zone or BRCZ. Right? So any of these 4 zones which we have, or momentum gap which we have, which are matching with the Fibonacci, probability of reversal from that area or that level is very high. So here we can see price started moving. If you see this big red candle, can anyone tell when this was formed? This big red candle? Anyone has idea? Yeah, this green, big. Are you able to see my cursor? No, it was when Finance Minister declared recapitalization of PSU banks. So if you see, all the banks will have similar candles, right? This big candle, then gap up, and then correction started happening. Okay, so I took from here, considering this as my starting point, when price was somewhere here around 12,000, right? And it started correcting. This is considered 100 or 1, and this is 0. I plotted the Fibonacci, so I get the different levels after plotting the Fibonacci. So 23.6 means 0.236, 0.382, 0.50, right? All these levels. So you can see how price came here, and from here price moved up. Again, even second time price came around this level and moved up. It was, I think, momentum gap from the history somewhere which it was respecting, right? And here what it had formed, which zone is this? If I draw this drop base gap up rally, which zone it will be? This purple box I have shown. Yes, it will be MCDZ, right? Clear? So price came here, gave entry at MCDZ, right? Validation was done by this candle, gave entry at MCDZ, right? How to use it for our benefit? Here, this was from 1095 up to 1300 move was there. Then you can see price came up to 32.8, 38.2, right? 0.382. Then jump from here. Why it jumped? There was split zone, right? This was the supply zone to which this level respected. Then you can see it came here, gave some respect, up move, then again dropped down 50%. So every Fibonacci you may get some response, right? So what was this area? 0.618, that is 61.8% retracement. Are you able to make out this zone? Which is this zone? Yes, this will be ASJ, right? Drop, 3 basing candles drop, and upper supply zone is here, right? Upper supply zone. So this will be ASJ, and this was taken out by gap. But this rally based gap, RBR, was responsible for angles of this ASJ. So it became source of angle. It became source of angle, and the origin of angle is not visible in this time frame, but in lower time frame there will be origin of angle. Also, if we draw resistance line, trend line here, then we can see that it's passing from this area, right? So you can also call it MZ, but better word will be I would prefer to use source of angle, because that was a clear gap of source of angle. So price moved from there, price reached to the source of angle. So we can enter here with stop loss below this level. When conventional people enter, they enter at 1176 with stop loss below 1138, below the next figure. But we got a better stop loss. And you can see what happened from 1175. When I took the screenshot, it was at 1582. It was Reliance. And from there we haven't seen this level, price went towards 2300, right? So that's the power of nature, Fibonacci ratio, coinciding them with our zone. That's how we use it, or that's how I use it, and you people will also be using it. So any confusion or any query in Fibonacci retracement? Understanding the concept? Now what I will do, I will show on the chart how to use it in it.